Today I am going to be talking about a new game that just was released called Boom Beach. And it's a game that was just released by, if you recognize this, the makers of Clash vs. Clans. And there's a lot of similarities between Clash vs. Clans and this game. Like the last game, this game is based on time. Everything takes a certain amount of time to build. And in order for you to build something, just like the last, you need gold, you need wood, and then the diamonds are the so-called gems, like from the last game, that you would pay for. And in this game, instead of you building like guys from an army or like the wizards or the little, you build boats with the lane, which is like a landing craft, and then you upgrade your boats to hold more guys. And basically the boats are your armory where you build your guys. And then basically what this is, what happens is, in this game, your troops actually don't automatically die after each battle. They will, if they don't die, they're still alive. So like here I have 4 alive and I have 1 available space. So I could spend 20 gold to rebuild that one dude, and then he's back in a minute. As you can see, this boat down here, this boat came from these islands. And the way this game works is you explore out, and currently I'm at the beginner level, but every island you capture, you get gold, and each island, according to the game, is called a village, and like I get 20 gold per village. And so I've captured these, so I've done 2 attacks, and so let's see if we can, so let's wait the 10 seconds so I have that guy back. And when we're waiting for that, let's look at my base. So we have our sawmill, which is basically where we're getting the wood from, basically the gold mine from Clash vs. Clans. You have your headquarters, which is similar to Clash vs. Clans also. You have your residence hall, which basically just produces gold. And you have your radar, which allows you to explore more of the area. And then, of course, you have your gold storage, which is similar to the last game. And then if we look at the whole menu now, you can see up top you have your level, like Clash vs. Clans. And so if we click on the level, it says what your experience level is. If you go down, you could see all your achievements, just like with Clash vs. Clans, and then you could see the high scores of the area. If you click down, and then finally you'll see your settings panel. And to build something in this game, you go to the bottom left and you go to the little hammer, and you could build anything, just like Clash vs. Clans. There's all different kinds of things, and they're split up between 3 different categories in this game, and it's economy, defense, and support. And basically your economy is exactly what it sounds like. It's to get you going. It's everything that your storage, it's to get your gold, it's to get the wood. The defense is exactly what it sounds like. It's all your defense, your sniper tower, your mine, your mortar, machine guns, and of course all this stuff comes when you level up in the game. And then your support is where you would get your armory, your landing craft, anything to attack. Also your radar to make you be able to explore more. And then just like Clash vs. Clans, when you come back, you're going to have gold from your residence, which is your gold mine. So now that we have upgraded the landing craft with the right amount of troopers, I am going to attack. To attack, you click this compass looking thing, and now we get to look at what villages or islands you want to attack. if you notice, currently I only have this option, but I could go into like what looks like clouds and pay gold to explore that. But for right now, I'm just going to attack this island or village over here. And if you notice, when you attack something, you have two options. You can either scout or attack. Scouting basically means you get the option of looking at their base first, and then you get to attack or decide if you want to attack. And as if we're looking at this base right now, you could see they only have a machine gun, and they just have their supplies, and they have their headquarters, and they have their radar. So basically this will be an easy attack. So to attack, I'm just going to attack, click the attack button, and then it's going to reload. It's going to be ready. And then to attack, you have this little white area here, which is the beach, and you can drop your guys, which currently I only have the basic armory guys, and they will deploy wherever I put the flag. You also have this little bomb option, of which case I could bomb the machine gun, which will help me. And the bombs are something that you get. If you noticed, after I killed the machine guns there, I got 2 more bombs there. And now I have 17, and I have the option of using 5 here. You get those every time, but you can only use so many each battle. And as you can see, now I have 20. And that was a pretty much easy battle. And then every time you win, the villagers will say thank you for joining, blah blah blah, winning. And then as you could see, I lost 2 guys there, but I also gained wood, gold, and I won a trophy. Okay, so now let's go back to my home base, and now as you can see, I'm gonna reload. I am going to reload those guys back, so I get them back, and it's gonna take 2 minutes. And I am now also going to look at what I can explore. And I'm going to first explore what I would say would be the cheapest. So I'm going to go for the 270 route. And I'm going to explore there. When I explore, I ended up getting 23 diamonds out of the deal. So when you're exploring areas, you may not get an island like I just found out. You may find diamonds. And like I said before, diamonds is something that you don't want to spend. The game will make it seem like you want to spend them. But just like in Clash vs. Clans, at the end of the game, you're going to have to get those diamonds so you can build more and have more builders, like sawmills, so you can build more. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with building one at a time, and it's just going to take you longer to get about, or eventually you're going to pay money to buy diamonds, as you can see here. So, currently I would say that if you like Clash vs. Clans, go ahead and get this game. This game is free. This game is an app, just like Clash vs. Clans, where you pay money to get further in the game faster. But I would recommend you don't spend money to get further in the game, because it's just no fun and you're not really playing the game, you're just paying. So overall, I think you should try this game out. If you have any questions about how to get further in the game, or if you want to see more videos of attacks, make a comment below, and thanks again for watching.